these past few days been excellent. Let's get the thoughts now of the writer at Think Scotland, Dean Thompson. Dean, welcome to the show. By any reckoning, it's been a nightmare of a week, and the incredible thing is that the Greens have teamed up with the Tories, with the Labour Party, with the Alba Party. Historically, sworn foes have become friends to unite in the singular purpose of removing Humza'S. Is he a dead man walking?
Well, yes. I think it's just a question of when, not if, that he's ultimately pushed out. By all accounts, Humza'S' greatest problem is that he's not very good at politics. His political judgment has been pretty poor, even since the SNP leadership elections were ongoing. And by all accounts, people who I talk to say in person he's a very charming, very nice person. But I think charm was mistaken for competence. And the lack of political competence and judgment has put him in a position where he has alienated all the opposition parties against him.
Do you think there's any way out of this, Dean Thompson? There have been rumours that he's desperately trying to talk to the Greens to form some kind of deal. And of course, Regan, they were once colleagues, they were once friends. Is there any way, because she could be that deciding piece of the jigsaw, the kingmaker, the kingbreaker, is there anything that he could offer to her to stop her from dropping the executioner's sword?
Well, it's unclear which option is the least worst, if I can put it like that, for the First Minister. On the one hand, you've got Regan. Her list of demands: more independence, a referendum on giving Holyrood the power to call a referendum, a really madcap idea, which would probably not be binding or constitutional. Also very gender sceptical. It would require Humza'S to U-turn on pretty much everything on the cultural side of things. That would be politically damaging. Humza'S in Alex Salmond's pocket. You can imagine how that would go. On the other hand, does he try and stitch something back up with the Greens? Now, unlikely though it is, there might be a world where he could convince the Scottish Greens to abstain in any of these votes of no confidence. I have noted that Lorna Slater's went from yesterday saying the First Minister can no longer be trusted to today saying we could have that conversation again, which kind of opens the suggestion that the Scottish Greens maybe don't want to vote to bring down Humza'S if the queen over the water is a socially conservative Kate Forbes, because they have their own voters to answer to. So it's not, and then of course you've got the wild cards. Fergus, he's certainly got a history of being bold against the SNP leadership. What does he do? It's unclear what the best option is that does not result in a lame duck First Minister who's politically discredited.
Okay, Dean Thompson from Think Scotland, thank you very much for your input. And of course, for now, Humza'S fights on. He said, I will fight attempts to oust me. Defiant for now, but it's the end of the week, and a week is a long time in